By the power of Grayskull, I have the power to review Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the 2000X MotU series. It's geeking time. Well, here we are. I'm finally making an actual video taking a look at the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe volumes from the 2000X series that I have in my collection. It's a series that started back in 2002, 22 years ago, and ended in 2004. Basically, there was only 2 seasons. First season consisted, I believe, of 26 episodes, and then the second season consisted of 13 episodes. It was axed after the 3rd season. I'm not certain why. I would have loved to have seen more episodes down the pipeline. However, 20 years after it's going off the air, we did receive another Masters of the Universe series in detail of Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe Revelation, and now this year with the Masters of the Universe Revolution sequel series. And then there was also the Masters of the Universe, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the Netflix series, 3D animated, aimed more a little bit towards kids. So yeah, I want to take a look at these today. I do not have Volume 3 in my collection. It's one thing that I am seeking out because I'm a completionist. I'd like to have them all. I used to have the full complete set of the old 80s series, the big bulky box sets that they put out back in like, was it 2006 or something like that. And all those sets, I wish I could have those in my collection again. So I thought it'd be a lot of fun today to take a look at these DVD sets, Volume 1 and Volume 2, and see what is inside and see what they look like. Let's get right into it. You're probably thinking to yourself, what? Boomer, what is that? That's not Volume 1 nor Volume 2 of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. No, this is Masters of the Universe on DVD. I want to take a little side step and just show off love for one of the worst good movies of all time. Yes, you know those movies that are just so bad that they're good, that you just can't help to love? Spawn is one of those movies that I consider that. And so is Masters of the Universe from the 1980s. It's just so god-awful, but it's like a train wreck. You can't help but watch it when you see a train crash happening or you see any kind of like train wreck TV happening. You can't help but look. You can't look away. That's what Masters of the Universe, the live-action motion picture is. This is the original DVD release from 2001. So 2001 DVD release on this right here. I don't know. I love it. And I miss these old Warner Brothers DVD releases that were cardboard like this. You got the disc in there. Yeah, I just miss these good old ones. And there's honestly, what's really cool is that there is some special features at least in here, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it's been updated yet to Blu-ray or 4K. I have no idea. Maybe somebody can let me know down below. But I just want to segue a little quickly, sidestep, and show off some love for one of my favorite movies ever made. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Let's bring in Volume 1. Now, this was released in 2007. So back in 2007, these were released. I think at one point I had Volume 3. Not quite sure what happened to it, but I did have Volume 3. But I still have Volumes 1 and Volume 2. So, again, still want to get my hands on that Volume 3 because that was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe versus the Snake Men. So, pretty cool. All right, let's take a look here. So, it comes sleeved, and when you take the sleeve off, there is a really cool insert. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Let's focus on the sleeve right now. So, on the sleeve, you have He-Man and the updated modern Battle Cat. It's like it says Volume 1. It's a translucent slip sleeve, which is really cool. On the side, you got He-Man with the power sword on each side. It says Masters of the Universe on the side there. And then on the back, you have a shot of Skeletor and Panther, with some shots of the show. You got the evil villains. You've got Adam and Cringer, and then you've got the Sorceress. That Sorceress or Tila. I think that's a Sorceress. And then there's some special features as well in here. This is released by Mattel BCI, so volume 1 of 3. They already knew what they were doing when they were releasing it. So 3 DVDs, 13 episodes, approximately 286 minutes. We've got end of episode morals, which like they used to do in the 80s show. World of He-Man highlight show, 3 image galleries, 3 extended video commentaries, 5 audio commentaries, 3 full episode animatics, scripts for episodes 1 to 13 on DVD-ROM, PC Mac, 2 art cards by acclaimed comic book artists Ben Templesmith and Dustin Nguyen. So a bunch of special features, and then when you take a look right here, now for the first time on DVD, it's the Emmy Award-winning 2002 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. You have the power to relive the first 13 episodes in this volume of a 3-volume series. Start with the 3-part movie that shows how Prince Adam became He-Man, and also how Skeletor became Skeletor, the most powerful man in the universe. Then you'll join He-Man as he leads Man-at-Arms, Tila, Ram-Man, Buzz-Off, Mechaneck, and the other Masters of the Universe as they battle Skeletor, Trapjaw, Triclops, Evelyn, Merman, and the other classic villains for control of Eternia. This fresh take, on the retro favorite delighted and entertained a new generation of fans, as well as those who grew up watching the beloved series in the 80s. So really neat slip cover. So all it is just a slip cover, but then you get into the meat and the potatoes of the set. Really neat. When you open it up, you're greeted right away by Castle Grayskull, and that's really nice. It's a very nice, like if I can catch it on camera, yeah, it's a very nice matte finish. It's not glossy, so very nice. And then on the side, just gonna put it sideways like that. You get some more of Castle Grayskull on the side here as well. And on the back, it looks like it's the interior of Snake Mountain. So really neat. Then you open it up. You're greeted to, let's get this stuff out of here so we can take a look at that in a moment. You're greeted to an art shot of Tila and Stratos. Then on the inside, we have Buzz-Off, Mechaneck, and Manny faces. And then we open up and we have the 3 discs. So right away, let's put this down for a moment. On disc 1, we have He-Man on disc 1. Then on disc 2, we have Duncan, aka Man-at-Arms. Let's just put these down so I can show you guys the inside as well. And then on disc 3, we have Tila. So super cool. And then on the inside, where the discs are housed, we have He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Ram-Man, and Orko. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Then you just pop your discs, right back in there. And then they stay fairly well and fairly snug. So very nice looking set. So I like the presentation, it looks very good. And then it comes with some extra stuff on the inside. We get some art cards, which I'll take a look at in a moment. We have an episode guide. So this is if you're looking to see what episodes are on here. Again, it's the same thing as on the slip cover. So your episode guide here. Well, this special collector's edition of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe features the first 13 episodes of Season 1. These episodes are presented for the first time in I cannot read, anamorphic widescreen and with the ending morals, not seen in the U.S. Cartoon Network broadcast. Very cool. I'm not going to take the time to sit here and read every single episode, detailed description, I mean. But we'll go through we'll take a look at the episodes. There's the beginning part 1, which originally aired on August 16th, 2002. Then, beginning part 1, 2, and 3 are all from August 16, 2002. Then episode 4 is The Courage of Adam, originally aired September 20th, 2002. Episode 5, we have Sky War, which original air date was September 27th, 2002. Episode 6, The Deep End, from October 4th, 2002. Again, you got some nice shots from the episodes. Episode 7, Lessons, originally aired October 11th, 2002. Siren Song from October 10th, 2002. Episode 9, The Ties That Bind, which was from October 25th, 2002, so almost your Halloween episode, I guess. Number 10 is The Dragon's Brood from November 1st, 2002. Episode 11, Turnabout, originally aired November 15th, 2002. Episode 12, Mechanex's Lament, which aired November 15th, 2002. And finally, episode 13, Night of the Shadow Beasts, which originally aired on November 22nd, 2002. And it shows you a little bit about the special features. So the commentaries, everything we've talked about before. So it gives you some shots of the special features. So cool. And on the back, this is what I was talking about earlier, those big old chunky boxes that I used to own. Oh, I miss those. Oh, I really miss those. I even had the He-Man She-Ra Christmas special too. Wish I can find these again for my collection. So that's the first booklet. And then it's all the thank yous and everything like that. So that's really neat. And then we have some art cards right here. This one's by artist Dustin Nguyen. Oh wait, sorry, I should go in order. This one is by Ben Templesmith. It's 1 of 6. It shows him right there with the drawing process and then, sketched out version. If you want to read up, there's a little read up on the artist right there. And there's the art print that he made up for this Masters of the Universe set. So basically you've got Trapjaw, Evelyn, and Skeletor. So cool. And then again from artist Dustin Nguyen, you've got Roboto, Mechanic, and He-Man. And on the back, again, the art process, there's the artist. And if you want to read up a little bit on the artist right there, go ahead and do so. Cool. So there you go. There's the art cards. There's the booklet. That's everything that comes inside of this Volume 1 set of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. You just put it right back in there. And it's honestly, like I said, a very nice set, a very nice presentation. And all in all, I would say that this is probably, like, these two sets are probably two of my favorites in my collection because they look so good on the shelf. And when you take them out, like I said, it's just awesome to look at. So in Volume 2, here we go. We have He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Volume 2. Let's get the sleeve off right away, and we'll take a look at the set itself in a moment. So on the translucent slip cover, we have Skeletor and Evelyn. Skeletor holding the other half of the Power Sword and the Havoc Staff. Pretty cool. On the sides, it's the same thing as with the first set, but this time you got Skeletor on each side. And then on the back, you have He-Man and Teela fighting together with some really cool glam shots. Orko and Mossman, Stinkor, and I cannot make out who that is. I apologize. And you got the special features. I would think it's almost the same thing as the first volume. End of episode morals, 2 full episode commentaries, behind the scenes footage with the voice actors, 3 image galleries, 3 full episode animatics, scripts for episodes 14 to 26, 2 art cards by acclaimed comic book and animation artist Joshua Milton and Sean Galloway. This is volume 2 of 3. 13 episodes again, 286 minutes, released in 2008 this time. Your read-up this time around, the second of 3 exciting volumes, features the remaining 13 episodes from Season 1 of the 2002 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. With Castle Grayskull now in his sights, Skeletor attempts to overthrow the Sorceress and gain the power of the Elders. The Masters of the Universe discover new allies in Cyclone and Roboto. As the evil warriors expand their ranks with Stinkor and Tubad, that was an interesting episode to see how they were created. The battle for Eternia reaches a spectacular climax with the appearance of the Snake Men. But it is Skeletor who looks to gain everything as he assembles his Council of Evil. For the first time on DVD, discover just why this Emmy Award-winning series entertained fans of the original cartoon while welcoming a new generation. So there you go. There's your slipcover. And again, it's a nice matte finish. This time you got Snake Mountain. And again, on the side right there, Snake Mountain, Snake Mountain. And it looks like it's the interior of, I don't know why I cannot say it. King Randor's castle. My goodness, I don't know why I cannot speak properly. Okay, let's remove this stuff for a moment here so that we can take a look at that stuff properly. All right, when we open up, we're greeted by Panther. We have Merman and Clawful. Here we go. We have the discs. On disc 1, we have, of course, Skeletor. Disc 2, we have Merman. And on disc 3, we have Beastman. So let's go ahead and take a look at the discs individually. There he is, that devious Skeletor. And here is Merman. And finally, we have Beastman. And then when we take a look on the inside, again, you have Skeletor, you have Beastman, and you have Triclops. So again, a very nice looking presentation. I really, for a set that was, released 17, 16 years ago, still holds up very nicely today. So let's put that over there to the side. And here's the rest of the stuff it comes with. What's really neat is that there's an ad right here for King Grayskull for Masters of the Universe Classics. And it's just that. It's just an ad for King Grayskull for the first time ever. Good looking figure. But yeah, that's all that is. And then we get to our episode guide once again. So same as the slip cover, as you can see. All right, let's get into it. Disc 1 has episode 14, The Underworld, which originally aired December 13th, 2002. Number 15, The Monster Within, which aired December 27th, 2002, so 2 days after Christmas, or, if you celebrate that. No? Wait a minute, that's weird. Huh, okay. Episode 16 was released on December 20th, despite episode 15 being on the 27th. That's odd. The Mystery of Anwat Gar. Number 17, episode 17, Roboto's Gambit, which I guess they took a long hiatus afterwards, which was released March 1st, 2002. Doesn't make any sense to me. Nope, that doesn't make any sense. Do they mean March 2003? I think that's what they meant. I think there's a typo there. Episode 18, Trust, which says March 8th, 2002, but I'm fairly certain that was 2003. Again, nice shots of the episodes. Number 19, Orko's Garden from March 15, 2003. Episode 20, Buzzoff's Pride from March 22nd, 2003. Episode 21, Snake Pit from March 29th, 2003. Episode 22, The Island from April 5th, 2003. 23 is The Sweet Smell of Victory from April 12th, 2003, which that introduces Stinkor. Episode 24, Separation from April 19th, 2003. That's the episode where we're introduced to Too Bad, how they come to be as they used to be characters called Tuvar and Batra. That's actually a really interesting episode. I highly recommend checking that out. Episode 25, The Council of Evil Part 1, which was from October 4th, 2003, so we jumped very far ahead. And episode 26, The Council of Evil Part 2 from October 11th, 2003. And you got this here with the special features, some glam shots there. And once again, the big bulky sets, which again, I really miss those sets. Oh man, I wish I could get those back in my collection. They were such great sets. And they had more of those art cards in there too. So, and we have, of course, the art cards, which I was just talking about. So right here we have Tila and the Sorceress. It's a little bent up a bit. I try to keep my things in good condition, This is by artist Joshua Middleton. There you show the art process. There's the artist right there. There you go. And then we have the villains. Oh, I know this artist. You've got Skeletor, Snake Mountain. You've got Evil Lyn, Triclops, Beastman, and Trapjaw. Really well. Nice style of animation right there. And you can see the animation, the art process right there. This is by Sean Cheeks Galloway. He worked on Spectacular Spider-Man. If you ever watched that show, Spectacular Spider-Man, from I think the late 2000s, which is a phenomenal Spider-Man show. This guy, all the characters, all the artwork was all his artwork, so really cool. So there you go. There's your art cards. There's the booklet and the random ad for King Grayskull from the Masters of the Universe Classics line, which honestly, that was a pretty cool line of action figures. I really love the Origins collections, but the Classics were really cool too. You know what? Here's something cool. Let me know down below what set you guys prefer better, the Masters of the Universe Classics or the Masters of the Universe Origins. Let me know down below.
He has come to enslave Eternia.
I am Skeletor, Overlord of Evil.
His power knows no limits.
Have you the faintest inkling to whom you speak?
His hordes will stop at nothing. Unfortunately, they don't stand a chance.
I have the power!
Friday starting at 5:30. Catch a full hour of He-Man with a world premiere episode at 6. Only Toonami.
Well, I gotta say, this was a lot of fun to take the time today to take a look at both these sets. I love this show so much. To this day, I still consider this to be, in my opinion, the best Masters of the Universe series. I love the 80s show. It's full of cheese, and it's full of camp, and it's full of odd moments. And every time He-Man runs across the screen, my wife laughs, because she's like, that's hilarious how he runs. But I still think this is the superior series. Now, I do really love the new Kevin Smith series for Netflix, Revolution and Revelation. I know it continues the 80s show and makes it a little darker. It's a very awesome show. And the Netflix series kind of, I find, went in a different direction. Still interesting, but went in a very different direction. But to me, if you really want to watch an awesome Masters of the Universe TV series, hands down, the 2000X series is, to me, in my opinion, the far superior show. What do you guys think? Do you think the same thing? Do you think that this is the superior one? Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think is the best Masters of the Universe series. That being said, do you guys own these sets in your collection? If you do you have all of them? Do you have the old bulky sets like I was talking about earlier? That was the release of all those 80s episodes. I know that they also did a complete series. Mills Creek got the license at one point and put this out in a complete series for much cheaper. So I think that is something that you might be able to get access to more easily, I think, on Amazon. Because I think that these are now more out of print. I'm trying to find the Volume 3 because I don't want to buy that Mill Creek complete series just for Volume 3. And I'm trying to find it on eBay, and it's tough to find. It's the same thing for the bulky sets. Even the complete MotU set that they released in that Castle Grayskull set, which has the original 80s series, which has the New Adventures of He-Man, even the Secret of the Sword, and the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special. So that's something that's out of print too. I know Phil from Phil's Creepy Vids has that set, which is really awesome. I'm not sure if Review Spot does, but I think that's one of those sets too that goes for crazy stupid amount of money right now. But hey, when you're a physical media collector and you love specific properties, sometimes if you're missing one for your collection, it's worth it to seek out for that last one. It's like Transformers. I'm nearly complete the complete series of Transformers Generation 1, and that is something that's probably worth completing for my series. Alrighty guys, I've taken enough of your time today. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video in its entirety. If you did, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys watching this video, watching all my videos if you do. If you are brand new to my channel because you love Masters of the Universe, I mean, why wouldn't you? Masters of the Universe is an amazing property. Or if you've been watching my videos for the longest time and you haven't done so already, please and thank you, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell to be notified whenever I got some brand new content out as well. If you like this video, if you're liking my videos, if you're liking the content, let YouTube know. Show that algorithm by clicking the thumbs up button. And also, guys, comment down below. Let's talk all things Masters of the Universe. Not just that. Let's talk about what you guys are collecting in your collection when it comes to DVDs, physical media, and what is some of your most prized possessions, what is some of your favorite stuff when it comes to your physical media collection. I will see you guys again soon. Take care. Thank you for watching. Keep hunting, keep collecting, Keep watching all those good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. In today's story, we saw Boomer the Nerd review the 2000X Masters of the Universe series. But in real life, it's not as easy to get your hands on these older out-of-stock DVD sets. Do yourselves a favor. Don't pirate these things. Go watch films and TV shows on streaming, because the streaming services, they are the unsung heroes if you don't have access to buying DVDs or Blu-rays. That's a great option and a great alternative for you if you cannot find any of these sets that you're looking for. See you next time!